door slam in my chest. Neon veins drag through the dust. Boot bridge from the back of my regrets. I step in, knuckles tight, jaw set. Dog, 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 dog. Dog, 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 dog. Dog, dog. Concrete crown, I wear that weight. Every crack in the pavement spells my name. Black nails tapping on the glass of fate, waiting for the moment that it shatters in my face. I was raised in the echo of factory smoke. Sharp words lodge deep in my throat. Taught to fold, taught to crawl, taught to choke, till I snapped that leash, left it hanging on the post. I got scars like barcodes, paid in advance for every time I was dragged, never asked to dance. They tried to write my story in a stranger's hand. I burned that page, walked off them iron in my pulse, pressure in my skull. Every step is a shove at a locked vault door. I don't pray for an omen, I don't ask for calm. I grind down walls till there's dust on the floor. Spit black snow from my lungs each day. Walk past saints made of plastic on the window display. Their grins don't bend, their eyes don't shake. They don't know hunger that keeps you awake. Clock hands spin like a saw in the air. Each second takes a slice, leaves the bone bare. They say hold still, but I claw through the snare, break through bars, carved from casual war despair. I've been locked in silence, put on polite mute, forced to nod at the lies that they call truth. Now my breath is a bomb in the padded room, each word lit, counting down the boom. I don't chase crowns, made of painted gold. I'll tear the stage from the rotting boards, let the plaster fall on the tailored coats, let that perfect shoe slip in the dust they rode. Go, 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 go. I walk heavy through corridors lined with shame, portraits of the ones who forgot my name. Fine ink frame in every failed escape, every closed door nailed by a friendly face. I held my rage like a lantern in the blackout hall, let it light every insult etched on the wall. Now the flames grown teeth that chews through the calm, bites through the rope that tied up my arms. My reflection looks tired but it doesn't kneel. Eyes crack red but they still reveal a spine like a rail, straight through the steel. A will that resists every practice, the peel. I'm allergic to quiet compliance calls, to soft commands that dress up as law. I'll drag their throne through the gravel and chalk till the velvet's torn and the hinges fall. I don't owe respect to a hollow crown, to a handshake hide and a shove back down. They built their steps on the bend and bowed. I come to pull those pillars out. I remember cold night, street lamp glare, breath in the air, thing cold, blank stare, stomach gnawing at the inside of prayer. No saint came, just the weight of despair. So I call my motto in the underside of fear. Every setback etched like a souvenir. Rise angry, move steady, see clear. Let the drum beat pounding in my ear. When the gatekeepers gather with the clipped applause, I walk straight past, never pause. Not begging for a seat in their paraded cars. I'm bringing down the room to rewrite the laws. Beat up, beat up, beat up, beat up, beat up, beat up, concrete breath, 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 concrete breath, breath, cold echo in my chest, test, 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 black smoke, halo, 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 eyes like a busted window. I've been still with sentence fragments. Walk through the static and jack boots and jagged habits. Jaw locked, heavy as a dead weight secret. You can see the pressure in the cracks when I keep it. I taste ash in the daylight, venom on the late shift. Heart like a war drum pounding in the freight drift. Every step lands like a verdict on pavement. You can hear the echo of a lifetime's arraignment. I don't chase crowns, I crush them in my bare hands. Hear the glitter in in the drywall cement. Every breath a backlash, every thought a backlash. I ruin every cover with a question that slaps back. You want calm? Better change your address. This is where the rage don't rest. Just press all that weight on the wound till it blossoms. I make pretty little lies taste rotten, rotten. Nails in the gate like a guilty verdict. Stare straight through your spin, peel off each slick surface. You flex with borrowed thunder. I drag clouds by the collar, drop them on your parade. Watch your banners get smaller. I've been the scapegoat, sharp line mascot, punchline, punch bag. Never had a padlock. Kicked every ladder to the wrongs, turned shrapnel. Called up the wreckage just to laugh at the hassle. I don't do beast talks, I spit live ammunition. Every bar ricochets off your fragile ambition. Your click built on compliments, mine built on fractures. We get in the same play, different act, different actors. You drown yourself in filters, I bathe in the backlash. Wear each scar like a barcode backlash. Yeah, I see your numbers, but I rate them as warnings. You ain't built for the blackout mornings where the sky feels closer than the ceiling, and every small sound keeps stealing your breathing. Walk my block and your nerve ends riot. This is what you look like, stripped of the quiet, quiet. Share your faith in padded outcomes. I seen bright hopes pawned off for Dow crumbs. I saw saints lose halos in the strip mall glow. Trade grace for a favor in the front row. Show up in that name on the list they mispronounce. Cheap laugh, side eye, little poison ounce. Till I turned every slight to a forge in my rib cage. Hammered out a spine like a stand in a quake wave. I walk through the office like a fault line, humming. Every handshake stiff, every smile still coming. You can smell the fear in the fake bravado. Hear a pin drop louder than the winning lotto. I'm the question in the boardroom, stain on the brand. Act a hole in your survey where the truth left a handprint. You want smooth charts, I throw kinks in the axis. Show them what it looks like when the mask slips backwards. You build culture on cold words and comfort. I drag raw nerve right out of the bunker. Strip beat slogan down the bare bone orders. You ain't preaching vision, you're policing borders. With the wolves in the silk vest, they smell fresh blood in the shortness of breath. Dash up pens in your hand, call it mutual gain. Till your names ink small in the fine print chains. I seen deals made in a late night handshake, light from the phone glow, framing each landscape. Your future bought it in a ride share backseat. Half her promise, deadline flat beat. I walk past that with the jaw like granite. Won't damn for a chair in the sinking planet. Steel in the air, steel in the air. Black smoke in my chest, black smoke in my chest. Blueprint stamped in a line of broken mirrors. Every reflection looking ready for war. In my jaw as I pace through the hallway. Fluorescent tremble, paint peeled on the doorway. Bootstraps tight, knuckles chalk from the drywall. Head full of landmines, prime for a downfall. I spit venom in the boardroom full of mannequins, stiff in their suits while I carve out the mannequins. Names on a spreadsheet, numbers in the graveyard. Every prophet marching written in a brave heart. I see handshakes laced with a quiet backstab. Smiles lined up, everyone is a bear trap. Clipboard kings try to measure my rebellion. I turn their graphs into epitaphs, pure hellion. Clock on the wall keeps ticking like an order while I redraw borders in permanent disorder. They clap for the safe kid, quoting they slogans. I torch their slogans till the air turns frozen. I walk past doors marked with golden surnames, with a pen like a sledgehammer, smashing these brand names. They stage their kindness in a slideshow. I walk in live fire, that's my show, my glow. I'm the stain that survives every mop in the lobby. I'm the voice that replies when they try to recopy. Every word scripted for the calm and compliant. I chew that script, spit bricks at the tyrant. They count attendance while I count the exits. One for the rebels, one more for the misfits. Internal memos packed with corporate confession, hidden between lines of productivity obsession. Dress code prim, but their conscience is battered. Polished conference table, souls already shattered. I drag their mission statement through the flood till each bullet point reads, we feed on blood. They call it culture when they brand the cages, push praise on the boss while they starve the wages. My pulse keeps pounding like a stampede, rising every right policy live, improvising. No pledge for a ladder with a guillotine pivot, no faith in the throne with the grave right beneath it. Feel in the air. I pace through alleys tagged with crooked halos, street light flickers on a row of faint shadows. Graffiti scripture sprayed over eviction signs, every color screaming in the landlord's mind. I seen landlords step over blankets on pavements, counting their payments, praising their statements. Vacant eyes looking through boarded up windows, whole blocks gutted for boutique in your window. City council grins in a stage photograph while another cold body curls under a heat shaft. Policy drafted with a wink and a handshake, folded in the pockets of a real estate mandate. They pay fresh concrete on top of the elders, turn sacred ground into condos for the welders. Promise revitalization in the press release, but the cleaners go hungry when the canapé cease. I'd rather train past a line of closed diners, every empty booth still naming the survivors. I see bus stops turn to unmarked shelters, rain-soaked coats, plastic bags like altars. They preach hard work to a crowd with blisters, palms split open from carrying systems. Peak on choice in a rigged roulette, chips all stacked on executive debt. I watch process marches drown in paperwork, permits denied by your clerk with a smirk. Handmade signs stuffed in evidence lockers while investors laugh in executive boxes. I'm the echo that slips through the earplugs daily, spray can hiss in the budget meeting. Crazy, I lace every zoning map with the hex, so each red line curls back at the next. I want siren silence by justice decisions, not another sweep for cosmetic revisions. No more sweep of the sidewalk lives, just so stock charge show clean lines in high. I grew up side by side with the power plant coughing. Ash in the playground, lungs always softening. Teacher said, aim high with the plastic grin. In the air. Crack, crack, crack glass. Crack glass. Crack glass glow on the dead and overpass. Headlight smear on the rain-soaked overcast. Steel boots stomping the oil-stained gravel. Graffiti ghost spell threats in the gravel. Every word feels like forced sedation. Cubicle cage, beige walls creep inward, screens flash, sales morale bleeds thinner. Inbox floods like a levee that's cracking deadline. Drum beats, spine starts snapping. HR smiles with that scripted compassion. Break room talk, sales prefab passion. Co-workers chant that we're all a big family. Clock hands carve out the shape of insanity. Plastic plants lean their leaves, collecting dust. Memos pile up, staple domains and distrust. Paycheck dangles on an invisible chain, and the weak hit still shackled to the strain. Ride home smashed in a subway carriage, metal frame shutters underweight, and bag inside I fear when the door slams shut. Earbuds bleed static, volume cranked up. A billboard saying sell cures for exhaustion. Fine print, laugh, small font, extortion. Platform, preacher shout, holler redemption. Wallets open under social pretension. Turnstiles click like the teeth of a trapdoor. Ticket stubs drift on the stained tile floor. Security cam stare, unblinking suspicion. Every step mapped out like a convict's mission. Late night glow from the in empty transactions. Algorithm digs deep into weakness, serves quick hits dressed up as uniqueness. Rent due soon, bank app flashing red. Interest climbs while the matrix stays thin as thread. Friends flake out with the thumb tight apology. Group chat laughs over shallow camaraderie. Weather rap warns of another great cycle. Seasonal slump creeping in like a rival. Mirror shows eyes with the sleepless shimmer. Ambition drowned in a lukewarm simmer. Bedroom door shuts on a cramped asylum. Glows pile high like a failed defiance. Laptop glow beats a ghost on the drywall. Message drafts rotting in unanswered sprawl. Old trophy gather dust in the corner. Past victories fade. Future grows cold. A voice in my head asks, where did that fire go? Answer drifts off in a half-hearted quiet flow. Under the mattress, that notebook of venom. Each page etched with underground anthems. Lines spit nails at every false idol. Margins packed tight. Wolf upheaval and survival. I flip through rage like a manual of uprisings. Find one bar sharp enough for realigning. Pen hits paper like a hammer to granite. Every word lands, redrawing the planet. I carve out a vow for a different existence. Spit raw vows with the serrated insistence. Slam the cover, stash it in the shadows. Heartbeat kicks hard. Plotting new battlefields and avenues. Concrete breath. Concrete breath in the locked room air. Concrete breath. Concrete breath in the locked room air. Steel chair shadows crawl up the wall. Static in the vents like a dead man prayer. Cold floor humming, waiting for the fall. I was raised on a blackout vision. Glass in my shoes, still tracking every decision. Every step cut close, heavy dose of derision. They clap for collapse, I collapse their religion. I don't beg, I don't bend, I don't bargain. Walk through the fire with a grin like a target. Everything heavy in the center of my chest, like a magnet for the madness in the heart of the mess. I see vultures disguised in designer friends. Shake hands and they sharpen what they pen in your head. I say blunt like a brick in a velvet glove. You stay stuck on an image that you claim is love. I drag chains of mistakes through a hallway of faces. Every door leads back to the same cold places. Try to wash out the stain with another excuse, but the past keeps biting when you slip the noose. I'm the salt in the wound that you tried to hide. I'm the doubt in your throat when you're selling pride. I'm the crack in the mask when the flash goes off. I'm the ache at the base when you fake that cough. You can measure my rage by the sleepless nights, by the bent fork scars in the kitchen light, by the way my hands shake when the phone lights red, by the ghost on the couch where a friend sat dead. Ben sat dead. I don't pray to a king in a hanging robe. I was built from the grit under heavy loads. Every lesson was a fist in a narrow room. Every compliment that time I run a quiet dome. They fed sugar on a spoon with a bitter core. Gave hugs that were bait for a later war. Now my veins pump ash in a plastic flood. Heart beats drums through a tidal of mud. I chew glass in the form of an honest thought. Spit truth like a nail when the metal's hot. Every word is a bruise that I learned to use. You can feel each welt when the bruise diffuse. I was told stay soft, they will treat you fair. Saw a body on the floor, so an empty stare. Saw a choir clap hands for a guilty man. Saw a halo made out of a bloody brand. Now my hope's just a weight at the end of a chain. I drag that thing through the hail and the acid rain. burn names and the street lights corrode. Where a kid finds calm in a locked bathroom, playing war on that pile just to fight that gloom. Where a belt on a hook is a loaded gun, and the calendar bleeds till the year's undone. Where a hand on your neck is a lullaby, and the slam door sings when your mother cries. I took all of that bile, turned it into a map. Every scar, every lash, every mental trap. Now I navigate hate like a second skin, like a tattoo. Watch where the bones begin. So when you come with your bright fake empathy, with your canned buzzwords and your therapy, understand I'm a mind in a quiet field. I explode through the soul when the pact is sealed. I don't chase any seed at your plastic feast. I don't dance for a treat like a broken beast. I write vows in the dust on the stained glass pane. Never bow, never beg, never bleach my stain. If the sky falls in and the ash falls down, I'll be there in the pit with a crooked crown. Still stomping on. Gun. Concrete in my throat as the night gets colder. Ink stained hands, knuckles on the boulder. Steel in my stare, grinding through the order. Heavy is the mind that refuses to take orders. I was born with the ash sticks to your sneakers, dead end blocks, tired-eyed truth seekers. Every bruise on my back like a line in the ledger. Every locked door crack made my focus measure. I don't pray for a path, I carve out a canyon. Bare palms dragging through gravel and abandon. Hunger in my jawline, pressure in my vision. Every sideways glance fed the inner demolition. They fed me their fear, tried to spice it in my veins, but I bled it on the pavement. Wrote manifestos in the rain, spat static at the sermons. True through the fiction, turned every quiet doubt into sharp ammunition. I was told stay small, stay still, stay thankful, but I mapped escape routes in the shape of my ankles. Footsteps loud on the tiles of a closed off lobby while the guards half slept, dreaming of a safer copy. No halo, just shadows stitched into my jacket. City smoke, halo in the edges of a bad habit. I don't chase that comfort, I chase that fracture. That split second moment when the mask is the blaster. For a parking slot, lean on lies like crutches till the marrow rots. Smile for a paycheck, choke on the small talk, die a little quicker with each night, each clock. I won't fold my spine into polite submission, won't dull my glare for a desk position. I'd rather walk alone on a road that bites back than warm a chair in a room painted flat black. You wanna talk about pain? I got old receipts hidden in my posture, humming under each heartbeat. Every side I comment, every sideways shove became bricks in the wall that I learned to rise above. Now I drag those stones like a chain made of trophies. Each scar a hard-earned middle finger to the 40s. I write in the margins where the laws go silent, where every downcast gaze can erupt into violence. I am not your mascot, I'm the glitch in your pattern, the stain on your script that your boss can't flatten. You can post your pride in a neon caption. I'll be in the alleys where the real things happen. Kid with the torn up backpack, drawing battle plans in a late night notepad. Mouth full of comebacks that never got spoken. Chest like a cage, every promise felt broken. They pointed at your silence, called it weakness, called it shame. But silence is a fuse when you're learning how to aim. One day that quiet will crack like thunder. Every very sentence ripping streets asunder. They said fit in, you said fit this. Took every small slight like a clenched fist kiss. You don't owe them softness, don't owe them grace. You owe yourself fire in the world that erases. I see you in the hallway, eyes on the floor tiles, headphones blasting, building secret war files. One day you'll strive where you used to shrink back. Blueprints loud on the path they said you'd never track. Keep your jaw set, keep your notebook savage. Don't trade your edge for a seat in the palace. When your time comes, walk straight through the static. Drag your heavy steps like a marching planet. Let the stairs bounce off like rubber bullets. Let your name hit the room like a swung sledge. Fully loaded. Static in the floodlights.
Static in the floodlights, static in the floodlights.
Static in the floodlights. Broken glass backlit. Dust in the lungs of the city. Static in the floodlights. Broken glass backlit. Dust in the lungs of the city. Switchblade sunrise. Steel gray spit. Handprint smeared on the black outdoor. Boots leave echoes in the hallway grit. Neon flickers then bites its lip. Last clean breath. Then we commit. I was raised where the ash fell heavy on the schoolyard. Graffiti halos over faces that grew too hard. Where a handshake hit a handcuff. Every promise had a barcode. Every say praying over someone face down in a bottle. I got baptized in the dead air of the graveyard shift. Clock in with the clenched jaw. Clocked out with the twitch. Boss man smiling like a landlord with the lighter in his fist. Saying you can keep your pride. I'm keeping everything you missed. They fed us small talk. Side eye, side hustle, side effects. Told us if you hustle harder you can buy yourself respect. But the ladder missing rung. Splinters cut into my grip. Hands bleed on the iron. Still I climb, still I slip. Every billboard another sermon selling shortcuts to the top. Every hashtag like a halo they can cancel with the drop. I saw halos in the oil slick. Faces in the glass. Tried to drink away the static and they're screaming at the cracks. Every friend another fallout. Every call another death. Every favor came in chains. Dragged a promise to his death. Family dinners felt like court dates. Eyes cold, forks tense. Every how you been sounded just like evidence. I kept receipts in my rib cage, counting every side glance. Swore I run the open office, dance across the ash. HR with a fake smile. We your family, what a joke. You a vulture with a spreadsheet, picking futures to revolt. Public transit like a coffin on a Monday morning crawl. People scrolling while they shadows climb the walls. I sat locked inside my head, felt the floor begin to shake. Bass knocking through the tunnels like a very hard awake. Heard a whisper from the feedback, you were never meant to kneel. You were built to crack foundations when they question if you're real. So I stepped off at the station, let the dread turn into fuel. Said farewell to every hallway where they taught me to be small. Static in the floodlights, floodlights. Static in the floodlights, floodlights. Now I'm stomping through the smoke cloud, boots leave craters in the tile. Fluorescent ceiling buzzing while I blacklist every smile. Boss man hiding in his office, fake plans, framed lies. Diplomas in the straight line like a firing squad of eyes. He say we promote the driven, we invest in every dream. But his watch costs 30 paychecks every second, trips to scream. I've been grinding through the graveyard, overtime in every bone. While he's sipping vintage daylight from a glass phone. You can taste the fear in their veins, fear of someone flipping scripts. Fear of every quiet worker finally clenching both fists. I got memos in my inbox trying to sanitize the rage. But I'm tagging every margin with a message for the cage. I won't file your paperwork, I won't swallow any blame. You can keep your prayers for profit, I'll be praying for a break. Shredding every policy, the handbook is confetti in my head. Once they use it like a weapon, now it's shredded for the spread. Place settings at the banquets up with unpaid overtime. They toast the team resilient, so our bodies left behind. I remember every hallway when they told me play it safe. Saw a mirror in the exit, I with my own furious face. All the tremor in my iris as the fluorescence buzzed and shook. Then I carved a vow in silence that I tear out every hook. No more quiet desperation in the copy room at night. No more flinching at the footsteps of authority in flight. I'm the glitch inside your head, cow. I'm the crack inside your plan. I'm the voice you try to bury in the back of every van. I walk straight into the boardroom with the dirt still on my boots. Drop a binder full of payroll every unpaid minute.
True. Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Static hallway. so burned it in a fuel rod. Spit as scripture blasphemy for false gods. You want calm? Wrong man, wrong planet. I was built in the foundry, underneath the granite. Pressure on my shoulder and bill on my chest bone. March like a factory line, head full of grindstone. Face to the wind, taste grit in the airwaves. Every old nightmare fouled under X days. Steel toe logic break through drywall. Mind step through the doubt storm. Leave cracked out lines you cling to approval like a last matchstick. I drag that halo through the oil slick. If you want comfort, change the station. This is raw nerve, riot incantation. Enough with the backspin, half truth tightrope. I cut the thread, watch the mask elope. Let the mask slip, let the frame warp. Let the paint peel on your last cough. I'm that blackout in your high-rise plan. I'm that fuse pop in the wealthy clan. I'm that gold thud through the banquet hall. I'm that lockjaw stare when the liars fall. I'm that lockjaw stare. Pages of apologies crushed in a steel drum. Prom dress promises smeared to the ink numb. Teachers, preachers pointing at the fault line. Said I'd be a chalk mark outlined in a short time. Now I'm that fault crack running through the glass hills. Every step a landslide, burying their past bills. They built cages, disguised them as safe rooms. I tore hinges, turned closets into war tombs. Every small slight filed in the live wire. Every backhand player stacked on the cold pyre. I don't need closure, I need fracture. I need live split, open show manufacture. I'm the product recall on your fake face. Barcode burned off, past grace, no wraith. I don't bleed with the skyline. I walk ground level, boot soul manifesto, handshake with the devil. Not a deal, just a warning. Eye to eye tension. I'm the clause in the contract you forgot to mention. Look in my face and see a long list. Every time kindness turn its wrist. Every time promise. Pull the quick fade of every cheap favor with the hidden blade. I built armor out of thrown stones. Mortar made from every unreturned phone. Call every ghosted, half-spent vow. Every dry confession mumbled somehow. Turn that weight into raw drive. Turn that. Steel doors slam in my chest. Neon veins drag through the dust. Blueprints on the back of my regrets. I step in, knuckles tight. Jaw set. Concrete crown, I wear that weight. Every crack in the pavement spells my name. Black nails tapping on the glass of fate, waiting for the moment that it shatters in my face. I was raised in the echo of factory smoke. Sharp words lodge deep in my throat. Taught to fold, taught to crawl, taught to choke. Till I snapped that leash, left it hanging on the post. I got scars like barcodes, paid in advance. For every time I was dragged, never asked to dance. They tried to write my story in a stranger's hand. I burned that page, walked off their map. Iron in my pulse, pressure in my skull. Every step is a shove at a locked vault door. I don't pray for it, no man, I don't ask for calm. I grind down walls till there's dust on the floor. I spit black snow from my lungs each day. Walk past saints made of plastic on the window display. Their grins don't bend, their eyes don't shake. They don't know hunger that keeps you awake. Clock hands spin like a saw in the air. Each second takes a slice, leaves the bone bare. They say hold still, but I claw through the snare. Break through bars, carved from casual despair. I've been locked in silence, but on polite mute. Forced to nod at the lies that they call truth. Now my breath is a bomb in the padded room. Each word lit, counting down the boom. I don't chase crowns made of painted gold. I'll tear the stage from the rotting boards. Let the plaster fall on the tailored coats. Let the perfect shoes slip in the dust they wrote. shame. Portraits of the ones who forgot my name. Finding frame in every failed escape. Every closed door nailed by a friendly face. I held my rage like a lantern in a blackout hall. Let it light every insult etched on the wall. Now the flames grown teeth that choose through the calm. Bites through the rope that tied up my arms. My reflection looks tired but it doesn't heal. Eyes cracked red but they still reveal a spine like a rail. Straight through the steel. A will that resists every practice to build. I'm allergic to quiet compliance. Cause the soft commands that dress up as law. I'll drag their throne through the graveling chalk till the velvet's torn and the hinges fall. I don't know respect to a hollow crown. To a handshake, hiding the show. Back down. They build their steps on the bend and bow. I come to pull those pillars out. I remember cold night, street lamp glare. Breath in the air, thing cold blaze there. Stomach knowing at the end, side of prayer. No saint came, just a way to despair. So I carved my motto in the underside of fear. Every setback itched like a souvenir. Rise angry, move steady, see clear. That's the drum beat pounding in my ear. When the gatekeepers gather with the clip applause, I walk straight past, never pause. Not begging for a seat in the paraded cars. I'm bringing down the room to rewrite the laws. Get up. Heavy boots on concrete slabs. Cold air, dead glass. Slag. Iron taste in the dry mouth. Static in my jaw. Crawling south. Jaw locked, I twitch, bad omen. Knuckles like stone, every flex wide open. Brain wired for the backlash. Blackout moments, I don't bargain with the backlash. I own it, march through smoke with a floodlight shake. Every shadow on the wall trying to raise my hate. I swallowed every cheap shot, every sideways glance to my post drums, double begging me advance. They dress up their fear in these paper crowns. Talk tall, talk sharp, but they never come down. I bled through the jokes, through the sideways grins. Turned every little slight to a sharpened grin. My jaw clicks slow like a prime device. Every quiet little slight adds another slice. I've carried whole grudges like a steel backpack. Feel the weight in my spine as it splits and cracks. You want pure venom, I drip that calm. Every word flatline, middle of the palm. I don't chant, don't bleed, don't ask, don't bow. I just walk straight through and I take it now. But they never rewind, so I carve new marks in the back of my mind. Every scar-coded note, every blackout frame, I stitch into a map with somebody's name. They fed me the doubt like a cheap dull blade. Tried to carve me the size, tried to keep me caged, but I grew in the dark like a buried seed. Split stones, split shapes, split every old need. Bare floors, bare walls, bare fists, bare truth. I craft my own gospel from the cracks in the booth. From the stain on the floor to the sweat in my fist. I exist, I insist, I resist, I persist. You stand in my path with your bredo stance. Hollow little flex, off thrift store stands. I move past slow like a wrecking frame. You're the sound of regret, I'm the crash with a name. I don't want your past, your stamp, your nod. Your applause feels plastic, a weak facade. I'd rather stay buried in the basement, then dance for a crumb plate tango dumb. I inhale this dust till my lungs feel stone. Every breath comes sharp, every cough full grown. I let it out my chest like a second skin. Thick coat, locked in, war grin. Every boop, 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 boop. I remember that room with the flick flickering light, bare ball buzz, paint peeling in stripes. Single metal chair in a crooked frame. Of a day I swore I would change my name. You laughed in that space with your back to the wall. Thought power was height, just standing tall. But height means nothing when the ground caves in. When the cheap tile cracks from the quake within. I walked out slow, boots loud, spine straight. Past cheap posters, stale air, dead weight. Your voice got small as the hallway bent. My shoulders got wide with the promise I meant. Every step since then is a pressure wave. I write silent threats in the paths I pave. I engrave each vow like a nail in steel. To the chill of my skin starts to feel like real. This is not some grand, clean, bright redemption. This is jagged, broadly ascension. I drag every doubt like chains on stone. To the links snap off and I stand alone. No hooks, no hymns, no sweet refrain. Just iron in my veins and an acid brain. I will walk through the ash till my breath runs dry. To the last loose lie finally learns to die.
Best deal. Best out. Bell in my jawline. Steel in my jawline. Pressure on the back of my neck. Gravel in my blood flow. Grinding every second I get. Dead screen staring while the sky goes static and gray. Blueprints track through the hallway. I was built for decay. Concrete lungs drag heavy in my chest when I speak. Every step leaves hairline fractures running under my feet. Chain link halo around my head, scraping sparks when I move. Got a scarred up manifesto when my fist set to improve. Breath tastes like backlash. I chew through the doubt, shadow in the doorway. I flip that, drag it all out. Pressure in the pipeline, humming like a war in the walls. Every buried little lemon waking up when I crawl. I got callous little half truths stitched into my back. Every stitch another story that was mentally cracked. You wrote rules in water, I carved lines in the stone. You keep begging for a signal, I bring avalanche phones. Grind down fingerprints, fingers from your old game decks. Walk past warning street danger like a simple reflex. Heartbeat pacing like a hammer on the factory line. I stay jagged in the middle while you flatten and shine. While you flatten and shine. Face down in the floodlight, colors peeling away. See the stains on the ceiling, that's the mark of the day. I don't bargain with the backslide, drag it out by the throat. Flip the script on the guilt trip, watch it capsize the boat. I've been stitched to the deadline, stapled under the weight. I've been chased by the quiet that you weaponize as fate. I've been burned by the handshake, ash left in my palm. I've been baited by the promise of a peaceful alarm. Everything you ever buried starts to crawl through the floor. You keep boarding up the windows, I keep kicking the door. You keep praying for enough switch, I keep sharpening doubt. You stay stuck in the echo while I'm tearing it out. I'm the ghost in the break room, flicking legs while you shake. I am all of the decisions that you never could make. I'm the bruise you keep covered under colors and sleeve. Every step that you swallowed, every planet you leave. Every planet you leave. You collapse when it hits. Every compliment you swallow turn to gravel and grit. Every ladder that you worship built from splendors and lies. Every mentor that you trusted fed you corporate disguise. I was born from the backlash, raised up by the strain. I'm the product of the silence you confuse with restraint. I'm that late night revelation you keep trying to drown in the glow of empty headlines while the real thing drowns. Drag shame through the hallway, nail it up to the board. Pin it on the cheap slogans and the counterfeit lord. Put a barcode on the daydream, sell them back for a fee. Leave the workers in the staircase, choke them out with debris. I keep marching through the black smoke, lungs begging for air. Every step another contract that I'm ready to tear. Every promise that you threatened, every secret you hide. I'm the weight of all the backlash crashing in from the side. Best deal, with the crashing in from the side. I don't offer you comfort. keep worshiping an image while I channel the rage. You keep fooling with the surface, I've been mining the core. I've been mapping out the fault lines that you learn to ignore. I've been bleeding out the backlash, blending grief into steel. I get metal under pressure till the hidden seams peel. This is not a redemption, this is not some rebirth. This is dragging every secret like a flag through the dirt. This is every time you buckled, every time you comply. Turn to concrete in my chest, 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 draw clenched hand shaking over busted glass, black boots on the floor stained with names I swore I'd never say again. I sharpen every word like a spiteful little secret in my head. Metal in the air and I'm starving for a crown I haven't bled for yet. I don't chase ghosts, I drag them. Healed the skull on the cold gray pavement. They prayed for a break, I caved in. Straight through every fragile vibration. You bow to an empty chair, I smash that throne into splinters and splashes. You pledge to a paper king, I fold that face into ashes and rations. You wanted a safe, I came with a pocket full of venom and matches. I turn polite little lies into lashes. Wrap around your throat till your last breath scratches. I'm that pressure in the back of your head when the room goes quiet and the walls lean inward. Every smug little doubt that you fed coming back in a pack, getting bigger and meaner. You built your name on apology tours, I built mine on the way to the doors I kicked in. You sip cheap praise like it pours from the Lord. I tear down gates just to see what's hidden. I don't do peace talks, I stomp through the halls like a walking eviction. Every soft-spoken fraud in the box gets dropped in the ground with a quick benediction. I'm the crack in the glass of your mask, the last small sound before total collapse. When the guilt you sold as a past comes back in chains and you drown in the facts. Cold stare, black banner on my back, each step heavy like a warhead landing. I don't need fanfare, I need impact, still toad syntax, spine still standing. You cling to a fading trend, I burn that script and I write in granite. You call that fate, I call that pretend. I carve my way through the rigged rotten planet. Take aim at the quiet agreement where everyone nods and the worms keep feeding. I kick that table to splinters this evening. Let the liars watch their safety bleeding. I'm the cut in the deal, the clause that closes every comfort coffin. You talk big in a highlight reel, then fold when the pressure starts talking. I break titles with a bored expression, let the halo roll in the gutter and rock. Your empire sits on a soft confession. My kingdom grows in the hardest spot. Concrete heart, hollow only when it serves a mission. If the world wants a kind of art, it should have never given me this vision. I walk barefaced through a hill of blame, shrapnel of every rumor they fired. Let them chant that hollow name. I stay wired to the burn till the whole thing expired. Street full of cracked old slogans, posters peeling where the rain keeps hitting. I stride through, still chosen by the dark day rays they try forbidding. They push me down in the static and smoke. Just sit, stay small, be grateful, kid. I rose with a gravel thick choke and a spine full of nails that never bent, never hit. Every setback stacked in the tower. I climb those stones just to spit in the sky. If control is your favorite flower, I'm the boot that grinds it dry. You trade souls like cards in the deck. Call it business, call it progress, fine. I drag that ledger around your neck till every last number crosses the line. You built a brand out of borrowed pain, sold our scars like cheap antiques. I break that frame in a heartbeat, let the raw
like heat on the past that swore it would bury me deep. Concrete in my chest. Heavy boots. Heavy boots, 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 heavy boots. Heavy boots on hollow floors. Fluorescent flicker on stained tiles. Cold air tastes like burned metal. The door slams, light snap to black. Stepping, jaw clench, concrete on my conscience. Wall full of fingerprints, no promises, fresh malice. Every echo in this hallway keeps a tally of the days I almost folded. I was molded in a pressure tank, breathing fumes, drinking anger through a paper straw. They said be grateful, writing ledgers in the closed room, counting favors that they never paid. I'm the sum of every silent accusation, every sideways glance. They threw like broken glass. I walk past, bloodshot focus, hand on the handle of a future they can audit. I'm that problem they misfile life like a locked drawer. I pick that. Notes in the margins are red flags, turned each one into a warning flare. I wear every failure like it's mine. Play back, straight step, heavy eyes, dead calm. If they ever try to index my history, define cross wires and missing files. No pattern, just a pattern of surviving on late bills, loud thoughts, dry taps. I slept on sagging mattresses, listening to neighbors break themselves against the same trap. Heard apologies roll like cheap dishes, shards in the carpet. Kids learning how to dodge them. I memorized every slam door. Every you won't make it past the corner store. Door. I stored that in a vault behind my left eye. Now it leaks through every word I fire. This is hunger with a home address, a storm folded in the skin, no choir. Just a grind in my chest, like a worn out engine, still refusing to die. Come from basements, wet drywall, peeling paint maps, tracing note escapes that never worked. Walked out anyway, bare hands, bare minimum, bare knuckle. Morning's clock shook every time it rang, like it knew I'd hit it back. Every paycheck came pre-dented, dirt under nail stains on sleeves, but the only stain that stuck was the memory of them smirking while I bagged their groceries. I breathed in that cheap cologne and quiet pity, folded bills in a pocket full of lint and bad ideas. Every out felt like a courtroom, every scanner beep a gavel. They weigh my worth by the items in their carts while I wait exits in the reflection of the glass doors. I've been in Dexter's dangerous when cornered, they're right. I spent too long in between deadlines and shut off notices, between crooked landlords and clip wings, between fake smiles and real fists. You learn quick where the weak spots hide, under rib cages, under job titles, under that polished confidence that cracks when pressure hits. I see it twitch behind every polished handshake, behind every photo on a gray wall, behind every mission statement framed above the lobby chairs. I was there, mopping floors beneath the corporate sermons. Their shoes left streaks of rain on tiles, mindless plans invisible to the cameras. I'm carried by the grit they tried to sweep aside. By the years they wrote me off like office clutter. Now my words walk in, mud on the carpet, leaving marks they can't scrub from their reports. I'm not an anthem, I'm a case file gone missing. Redacted names, black bars, blank pages, evidence of every time they underestimated. Quiet rage, I never needed banners, just enough daylight to see which way the edges tilt. I'll build ladders out of side eye stares from every time they laugh. Make spite with discipline, poured it into every long night where the screen glow carved hollows in my face. No sleep, just coffee and the rattle in my chest. Dogs pacing like caged dogs in the back. Glove on the trigger of a silence. Glove on the trigger of a silence. Glove on the trigger of a glove on the trigger of a silence. Click of a crate, dust in the needle. Dead hard glow, red light halo. Name on the flyer like a warning label. Grit in the throat. room turning colder. Steel toe pacing on a crack floor. Blade of a beat getting drawn from the holster. Crowd lean in like they asked for war. Just to step in, concrete tremor in the kick drum. Jaw set, eyes locked, I don't blink once. Walk like I'm dragging the whole damn kingdom. Chains on my chest swing heavy as income. Pitch black hoodie, barcode wristband. Backstage air tasting like tin cans. Stage hand nod in the blackout hits. I'm alive while walking in the pool of spit. Every bar like a lawsuit signed in the threat. Name in the mouth but they choke on the stress. I don't chase crowns, I break necks in the bleachers. Snap one stands a whole section in seizures. Heat from the lamps puts a film on the skin. Sweat draws maps where the grunges begin. I don't do peace, I do terms and conditions. Paragraphs packed like a stack of munitions. Venom in the vowels, every consonant in the fist. Put the target on my back, still they never quite exist. Just profiles, avatars, ghost face chatter. When the doors swing wide, all that courage shatters. Cutthroat calendar, ink on the dates. Circle every city where they said I fade. Show up, slow walk, laces undone. Step to my mark like I owe them none. I got cracks in the mirror from the weight of the stare. Every flaw magnified till it fills up the air. Turn the pressure to a weapon in my airway. Spit cold data in a pretty little airplay. Bare knuckle grammar, every clause like a cuff. Line up the doubts, then I grind them to dust. Slide through the smoke in the blackout jacket. Badge on my chest says border cause havoc. Dead end job, turn the kid into a landmine. Locked in rage, punched out at the flatline. Boss said wait, but the fuse said go. So I carved my escape with the shows I stole. Payroll short, had to stretch that shame. In the late night schemes and the long shot aim. Stack 4 tracks in a one-room rental. Thin wall neighbors, thick skull metal. Demo in the backpack, hope in the headache. Ride last bus with the back road dead weight. Every bump in the road, tuned to the stair. Every stop sign dared me to stay right there. But I kept on stomping through the pitch dark suburbs. Mouth full of lines, head packed with thunder. Graffiti on the fence said risk that hunger. So I etched my alias right under. Now the green room smells like cheap cologne. Empty cup stacked like a paper throne. Remote accounts, bills with a sideways eye. Told me be grateful, I just let that slide. I remember late fees, lights about to cut. Fridge so bare, every shelf stay shut. Now they quote my bars in the back of a taxi. Driver side glance like he half wanna ask me, how you get here? Man, I bled on the floor, turn bad newsletters to a battering door. Every not yet, like a spark on the gas can. Every sidelong smirk like a stamp on the wall plan. I see friends trade soul for a short trend. Watch a timeline, swallow what they call the ends. War fake, go to the next turn green. So quick hits to a slow drain dream. Me, I took every flight like a steel toe stomp. Let the doubt stack tall, then I crushed that stock. Built these verses like a busted up scaffold. Each loose plank, now a main stage castle. Security take me when I slide to the ramp. House lights dead.